Hey out there, this is a very special chat cinema. Today we're talking about the Netflix film Cuties. All of a sudden, this movie just is everywhere. I mean, it's trending on social media. It's very controversial. Republicans are talking about it, Democrats are talking about it. People are saying it's promoting child sexuality, child exploitation. I have no idea. I haven't seen the film, but Christine, our chat cinema colleague, she saw the film at the Berlinale in February, and so she's going to give us her take on what's going on, and she's going to talk about the film, of course. Christine, okay, start, please. Fill me
Okay,
in. Fill us in.
yes. Yeah, I watched the movie at the Berlinale Festival. It's out now on Netflix, so you, Bragg, has also the possibility to watch it. And and when I watched it at the Berlinale Film Festival, it was screened there in the generation section, so for children up from the age of 12.
Okay.
And it was very well received. It
Really?
was, yes, really. And I remember a lot of positive reviews, and I had a very intense conversation after the film with a friend because we both liked the film. We liked the way it deals with the topic of femininity because the movie. It's made by a female director. Her
Okay.
name is, I have to look it up, Maïmouna Doucouré. And the French
Okay.
title, by the way, is Mignon, which means the same as cuties, so the sweet ones, the nice young girls. It's about an 11-year-old girl, and she's from a Senegalese family living in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
So she has a very traditional background.
All right.
The aunt of the family, the women of the family always tell her how to behave, that she has to put on a veil or whatever very soon, and that she has to become a good woman. And her mother even has to suffer that her husband is marrying another woman.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And
Okay.
she has to smile to it and has to say that it's okay for her, but of course it isn't. And Amy, this is the name of the young girl, always tries to get some affection from her mother, which is always denied. So she has no real strong so a very difficult background from there in this family.
So she doesn't have a strong female role model. Is that what you're
Yeah, but
saying?
it's a very traditional role model.
Okay.
All that she says there is a very traditional Muslim role model. And on the other hand, she's now going to a new school and making friends with some young girls. So also in the age of 11, we are talking not of teens. So they are,
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
11. Okay.
and who are in a dance group and dancing with this in this very twerking very over
Miley Ray
sexualized
Cyrus,
way.
right? Okay.
So, and this is the movie is about. It's about two roles of femininity Amy is torn between. So she has on the one hand a very traditional way, and on the other hand this over sexualized Western way how to behave as a woman, and she has to find her own way.
Oh, very
So
good.
yeah, and at the end you see a dance. So she and her friends go into a dance contest, and at the end, I'm sparring now a little bit. Excuse me. She and her friends are dancing in a super sexual way, and it steers a kind of scandal or very much irritation among all the people watching. And then she's crying and running back. And this is the first time when she comes home that her mother is defending her, taking her side, showing her love and affection. And the film ends with the possibility of a third way, so that she can find her own way, not traditional, not over sexualized. And so it's a very, it's not, this movie is not black and white, so it's not condemning really, but it's showing that you as a young girl living nowadays, having no role models in your family, because it's always very clear that it's kind of cry for help or for affection, and that they want some attention from the adults, from her families, and this is how they try to get it.
It's set in Paris? Is the
Yeah,
film?
it's set in Paris.
Right.
So
Okay. She's a migrant family. They are.
Paris.
Okay.
Yeah, and the director is French, and she's on one part telling her own experiences coming from this kind of cultural background, and on the other hand, she once saw this kind of situation, this dance contest, and this young girls dancing in this, Kardashian, Miley Cyrus, half naked, over sexualized way, and she thought, oh my God, what's going on? And then she had, I don't know how many, a lot of interviews with young girls talking about their of growing up, of becoming a woman, of finding a way to deal with all this kind of pressure you're in as a woman, as a becoming woman.
So let me ask you, we talked about this. Do you think Netflix screwed up the marketing of this film, or do you think people were just looking for it to be controversial?
Yeah, obviously, because if you compare the original French poster, which was also on the Berlinale Film Festival, it's showing 4 or 5, I don't know exactly, young girls running down the street with shopping bags, because they just bought their new sexy things, but you don't really see them in them. And Netflix posted a poster with showing these hypersexual, so very sexy clothes.
Right.
Yeah, and then people, of course, thought, oh, this is a movie about something totally else. And they didn't watch the movie. So,
yeah, I don't think they've watched the movie. Like, I haven't watched the film.
Did. So they started condemning the movie. They started this cancel Netflix campaign even before before the film was released. So nobody in America had the possibility to watch it.
Right.
Only the people who were at some film festivals. And this is so, I think, typical for nowadays, our way of discussing issues.
Yeah, people, exactly. Cancel it before or don't show it, but you haven't even seen it.
It's about sexual exploitation. No, it's criticizing sexual exploitation.
Really? Like Miley Ray Cyrus' infamous twerking, at the MTV Awards. I mean, but the Kardashians do this every week.
It's shown young girls twerking, but it says, well, that's not the way it should be.
Okay.
So you really have to have a very screwed mind to make to think like this. And I mean, even here, like Senator, what is this, Republican Ted Cruz, he said, oh, it's about child pornography.
I never got that impression.
Yes, but of course he didn't watch it because you can't,
Well, wait, Ted Cruz, he's from Florida. I'm like, okay, well, like I said, Ted, this comes on one of these big TV channels every week in America now. I mean, please.
Ted Cruz, so the politician, the Republican.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he's trying to turn this into a culture war or something. I mean, I don't know.
They say it's typical. Yeah, for this Democrat, Democrats undermining family values, stuff like this. I mean, no.
We have a president who's been married 3 or 4 times. I mean, just saying.
Don't let me start with Trump.
Okay, let's start. Okay, let's move it forward.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
No, and the thing is, so the poor female director even gets death threats.
Wow.
Yeah, because people are saying she's promoting child trafficking
Yeah.
trade.
Yeah, I've
And
heard that too, the child trafficking and all. Like I said,
no, no, it's not nothing like this. And it's so, and I think it's typical because everyone is always getting offended.
yeah, well, we live in the,
Yes,
thin-skinned culture.
in this kind of very toxic uh, world where nobody really can see different shades of gray. It always has to
Oh,
be
no,
black or white. And
we've
uh,
talked about this.
yes, I know, yeah, but. And really, I liked the movie very much. And when I read first about this cancel Netflix discussion, and
Yeah, it's been on social media everywhere.
yeah, I was so, I got offended because I said,
Oh,
yeah, I
goodness,
was so
same.
angry because I said, oh, it's so typical for nowadays. And why are you doing this to this very, really cute French little movie nobody has seen? Watch the movie, make up your own mind, think about it twice, and realize that the world isn't black and white.
No, of course not.
Yeah, and luckily the French government is supporting the movie.
Oh, yay, we like Macron now.
Yeah, and also wants to show it in schools.
Ooh, in France? I can't imagine them showing this in America. Well, like I said before, I mean, kids in America, they saw Miley Ray Cyrus and the Kardashians. I mean,
Yeah,
please.
yeah,
Can you
yeah.
imagine? So you really recommend this film for all ages or for
I
family?
recommend the film. So even if you don't like it, just watch the movie, see it for yourself,
It
make
won't
up your
offend
own
anyone?
mind, and then we can talk about it.
Do you think it would be offensive to certain people, or do you think it would be offensive to the younger crowds? I mean, because it was in Generations
No,
Plus, which
why?
is
Why
12.
should
Yeah.
it be? I mean, of course, there are some situations where you see these girls dancing and twerking, but it's always another scene set against us. There's always a context, you know?
Okay, all right. So it's not
So,
exploitative.
yeah,
Exploitative.
there's nothing exploitive. Exploitive is the right word?
Exploitative. Yeah.
Exploitative, sorry, about it.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, like I
just,
said, I haven't seen it. I mean, like I said, it just blew up all of a sudden. I didn't even know it was at the Berlinale, and I was like, "Cuties." I honestly thought it was a porn film or something. I was like,
yeah,
okay.
exactly, but it isn't.
I mean,
And
I saw the poster. I was like, okay, but like I said before, I've seen I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, oh, shouldn't swear online, but I mean, like the Kardashians and I've never watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians,
yeah, and
but the Kardashians have done crazier things. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, I mean,
And
you
Billy
see,
Ray
of course,
Cyrus.
the videos the girls watch,
Mm,
which are super hyper sexualized, and
mhm.
of course, I think this is the way to go.
Yeah, of
And
course.
this is how they get attention and affection, likes, whatever.
Well, like we live in the Instagram culture. Everyone
Yeah,
wants likes and followers. It's a bit. We live in a narcissistic world right now, digital narcissism, as I call it, and
yeah.
that's was really, like I said, it's kind of sad, but that's a whole nother topic we'll talk about. But anyway, so what are your final words on this? Like I
So,
said, Christine saw it. I didn't.
yeah. So my final thoughts are the same as I just said. Go out, watch a movie. It's out on Netflix, so you can see it. Make up your own mind, and yeah, be open. Don't believe the hype.
Or don't believe the bad propaganda.
Yeah. Also.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my
Ciao.
pleasure.
And
Bye.